Hey there, collective. How are you guys? I hope you are doing really well. Getting ready to start a general collective reading for y'all. Hopefully you are having a great start to your week thus far. So let's see what the collective or what Spirit has for you guys today. Knowledge. Okay. What else? As always, guys, this will be general, so only take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stuff now, especially lately, more so lately in regards to transformation here, relief. There's definitely a transformation in someone's situation, okay, that's going to bring, I feel like maybe already is, it's really my feeling, extreme relief here. I think somebody already has knowledge of whatever this change is. I do have a message on the bottom as well. Maybe this is a message that's coming through. If someone's been in a legal case, but not only that, it could be just anything. It could be something like that, though, or maybe it's around work or something like that. It could be a change in work, a change in environment, a change in home, something along those lines. There's some kind of transformation that's going to be bringing a lot of relief to someone. Someone's going to feel relieved by it. Look at this. We have unlock your mind coming out. I feel like somebody needs to see this for what it is. Look at the, again, the butterfly effect. This is all about growth. This is all about growth. And I'll be honest, the first thing that I thought when I saw knowledge is about some kind of knowledge that's been actually derived as a result of this transformation that you've been through. But I really think, again, this has been a difficult kind of transformation for somebody. It would be very easy for me to touch on the things that have been going on, especially with people who have some kind of heightened abilities and gifts here, the things that have been going on energetically, right? But they haven't been able to slow someone down here, I think, despite it. And I'm kind of looking at this card here, too, with the butterfly effect. You can see all the darkness in this card, too. I think it's kind of been a long, dark road for somebody here to get to this point, okay? But that was part of it, right? The caterpillar, it's like the caterpillar, right? In the metamorphosis stage and how they become a butterfly. That's not easy. That rebirth is not easy, okay? And I'm sure, you know, it can be very dark and dreary. Just think about it, right? But also painful is what I'm feeling here. Whatever it's done, whatever this transformation, whatever has happened here has really helped someone here to step into, well, definitely into their gifts. Really fully connect, I feel like, with their higher self. I feel the downloads. You can see the downloads here, right? All the lights above the head here. I think someone's crown chakra is very much so receiving quite a bit at this time as well. So this is definitely a light worker. In whatever capacity that is being used, this is someone here who is actually healing the planet in some way, helping the planet in some way, impacting others positively in some way. This knowledge that you've gained from whatever this is, whatever this was. Look at this. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Love it. Maybe it's allowing you to finally break from whatever was creating all of this pain. I don't think it was just the changes that were happening. It was also what was happening during the course of those changes, right? You could have had people, of course, you've probably had attacks here, but you could have had people that just weren't in alignment with it. People that were trying to hold you back, in a sense, didn't want you to change. This new knowledge, whatever you have obtained from it, you know, lets you know that this is not, you know, it's not your circus, right? You don't have to deal with that. You can walk away from that. You have, I feel like many of you have already walked away from that, or you're currently in the process. You don't need to be a part of that anymore. Actually, I feel like that was part of your journey. I think that this full transformation here has kind of taken you out of that energy altogether here, especially with your crown being lit the way that it is. And you know what? I think giving that up too, and being able to be so certain about that, And so willing, I think, to leave that behind has brought you a great deal of relief, has made you feel a sense of relief in your life. You might be coming into a period of a lot of calm, a lot of peacefulness in your life. You could be feeling some sense of balance. That even just the artistry there is very balanced, I'm seeing. Yeah, I think you're feeling different. That's what I feel. I feel that you are feeling different at this time, and it's good. It's really good. And the crazy part is I'm not sure that you thought that you would get through that. I don't know why I'm being drawn back. You got two cards of transformation here, but I'm being drawn back to this card over here, the butterfly effect, and how much darkness is in it. There may have been times when you felt defeated, or times when you felt like, is this ever going to end? And obviously, you've now come to that conclusion. That's what I see. Okay, let's keep going. All right, Spirit, give me more as it relates. Let me grab this deck. Actually, I'm pretty led to this. Spirit, what do we have today for the collective, please? Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, what's this? 8 of Wands in reverse, though. Yeah, but you know what? That could also be the peacefulness. Yeah, definitely. So what you have here, so you may actually have people here that actually understand what was done. You could have had people that were detracting from this, or trying to detract, or playing their part here. Okay, not my circus, not my monkeys, right? Playing their part here to kind of interfere, I feel like, whatever this transformation was. Also with the knowledge, they could have been trying to interfere with your actual downloads here from source, okay? Obviously not too successful. I see people here that could have been, I just think there was a lot of passion, a lot of action that could have been put into this at one particular time. These are people that definitely know that you have found some kind of self-love within yourself despite everything here. And they could also very well know that you are moving towards complete emotional fulfillment, okay? The 8 of Wands in reverse, I see that as more like you're just sitting. I think you're in this place now of kind of enjoying, this place of kind of a peacefulness. If you're not in it already, I feel like this is what is around you, okay? You could be enjoying some time with your friends, your family as well. This could also tell me, I was seeing that as the 3. That is so not the 3. Look at me. That card is different. I don't think I've seen that in this deck here. That is actually the 8. Look at that. Yeah. Nothing is actually moving here. Somebody knows that you've walked away. That's what it is. So somebody has definitely given you. I just can't believe. Look at this. I think you have people, not my circus, not my monkeys, that are literally upset because you have walked away, or literally feeling left out here because you have walked away from something. What's so interesting here with the 8 of Wands in reverse, I feel like you took a very peaceful approach to it. Okay, so in essence, I'm not moving on this. I'm not talking about moving away, because you've done that, but I'm not actually moving on this. I'm not going to go after you. I'm not going to step down, I feel like, to where you are in a sense. I don't need to do that. I'm at peace, you know? I know what is coming for me, all right? And I feel like most importantly, you found this within yourself. You could be going out into the world now, or feeling like you know what you need to do here. You're going to pursue something new very passionately as well. There's something about the way you did things. Let me feel into this for a minute, because I really feel strongly that that is the issue for others. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but it feels to me like that is the biggest issue for others. And maybe it's due to people trying to get a rise out of you, or trying to... Are you good, buddy? Sorry about that. Moving around on their little pillow, and it has that little... Can you hear that? I don't know why it has that noise in there, but he likes it. Sorry about that. So these are definitely, maybe, yeah, look at this, trying to distract you in some way as well. Maybe they were trying to create distractions. I just think they were trying to get a rise and expected you not to get through this in some way. I do think that everything was thrown at you. So you got people really kind of definitely feeling left behind, definitely feeling like they didn't hit their target in some way, is what I'm getting here. Because regardless of what was happening, you continue to transition, you continue to find some kind of self-love here. You could have also be around, there's something about your knowledge, and I keep wanting to go back to that, something about the knowledge that you have had. I think it's just gotten stronger. Okay, so this just shows me that you are actually more tapped in. So you've been able to not only fiercely, it looks like, battle something here in order to make this transition, but you also are more enlightened. Okay, you have more knowledge than you even started with. Yeah, this is definitely letting people, I don't know why they're feeling like they didn't hit their mark. Maybe because they were trying to stop that in some way, shape, or form. Let's keep going. What's interesting is I don't feel like this is one person. I feel like you're dealing with many, I don't know if this is many people, many forces that are around you. Let's keep going. Okay. Yeah, very manipulative energy. They could have been quite demanding, very controlling here, trying to keep you stuck is what it looks like. Now they are very well, now they feel like they're stuck in some kind of situation here. Look at all these cards coming out in reverse. This is insane. Okay. Now they feel like they are stuck in some situation, definitely stuck in their head. There could be some kind of imprisonment that's happening as well. But I'm not really getting that. I get somebody here that definitely feels stuck in their own situations. Okay. These are people that are used to using manipulation. I'm not talking magic here, could have been, but what I'm getting here is definitely manipulation. Like, in essence, if you're doing good, maybe they would be like, you know, they wouldn't be on board with it, or they would just be like, oh, you know, whatever. They would never like give you your props in a sense. Okay, but I really don't think that you needed that. Maybe at one time you did, but a person that is this tuned in here and catching this much knowledge here from source, they don't need that. That's petty, right? So whoever this is here is definitely feeling very left out, is what I'm getting here. I don't think that you're communicating with them, but I also feel that these were people that intentionally held back even love from you. Okay. Might be a child involved, some kind of fire sign child as well. But I also see that somebody sees that you are moving forward. See how that was supposed to be slowed down, and what you're doing here is actually moving forward here. You have some kind of project or something that it looks like you're doing, or that maybe that somebody wants you to do with them. I don't think it's any of these people here. This feels like something that you are being chose to do something. Yeah, and maybe it has something to do with the fact that you've already been through things, okay? You know how to protect yourself, but also you're strong, okay? You've developed very tough skin as well. You may also be blocking out a lot of these energies. There's something about these two, though. I do want to make sure that you're not blocking out, because I do feel something's trying to come towards you. Somebody does want to talk to you about something that is coming up, and I think it has everything to do with whatever this is that you're doing. You could just be a very wise, very knowledgeable person. Yeah, a very intelligent person as well, but also you're very tapped in. Somebody's seeing how connected you are in some way. You know, maybe a lot of times we don't use this in the capacity of reading people or anything like that. It's just being used in everyday life. And people will, I feel like this is something people might, I feel like it's something that people actually admire, but they feel like it's useful in some way. So it's actually assisting someone else here as well. Somebody knows about the battles that you've been through here, and they also know that there's been some kind of victory claimed over that battle. I don't know why I'm hearing Charwin or Schwinn. I don't know what that is. Schwinn is the bike, right? I don't know what that was about. Okay. Yeah. See, I definitely feel like somebody here is going to try to keep a lot of this in the dark, okay? But I think you already know here. Okay, the whole thing here was to keep you from shining. All right, keep you from shining here. I don't think that they want you to see what is going on. They definitely don't want you looking into them, is what I'm getting here. Not really sure why that is or why that would matter at this point here. These are people that definitely feel like they failed here. Okay, strength in reverse. They feel like they failed whatever this mission was. These are people that are definitely losing out. Okay, again, I'm not feeling like this is just with one person. I do feel like you could be dealing with various forces here. And who knows how Source lines these things up, right? I tell you guys often that sometimes I feel like this is just like a rite of passage. As crazy as it seems, I do. You're getting stronger, you're getting wiser. You're a warrior, right? You know that you're able, your faith will bring you through these things. And I think that's exactly what's happened, you know, and here you're getting crowned, right? With this beautiful, especially this crown chakra and all of these beautiful, I said crowned, isn't that funny? This crown chakra, I didn't mean it like that. Um, this crown chakra opening and all of these beautiful downloads that are coming in. I do think that it is your perseverance here that is gaining knowledge here. And you have some other people here that are definitely feeling like they're not strong in this situation. Something has definitely failed here. So they're actually lacking confidence at this. I feel like not only they're lacking confidence, but they're trying to stay hidden from you. Okay, so if these are people that were just around you, they're trying to keep everything under wraps, okay? These are definitely people that have failed to learn their lessons so far, but I do think that they're in some kind of karma right now. Magician card. Look at that. You can't make it out. This is beautiful. Look how that is falling. I said it's the way that you handle things. I'm not going to hit you back or shoot at you or whatever. You know, I don't think it's really shot, but you know, energetically, what have you. I'm going to continue on this path of peace. I'm going to continue to emerge, go through my transformation here, you know, look to yeah, I think look to the divine to really guide me through that. I think that's what people are seeing here. Quietly, you have been manifesting exactly what you needed in this particular situation. And now it looks like you are actually moving forward here. Okay, I do see with the Seven of Swords here in reverse that, you know, people are seeing this. All right, so where you were being very particular before, I feel like very strategic, you're not having to do that anymore. I think they're seeing it. So whatever you're doing, they're seeing this or they're noticing this in some way here. You have healed and you have fully made some kind of transformation. Yeah. People are definitely feeling defeated here. You know, this is my thing. I just think that either you were dealing with people. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if you were dealing with these people. They could have been people around you, but it could have just been people trying to stop you in some way. Basically, evildoers, you know, what have you. Maybe seeing you reach some kind of pinnacle of success in your life or knowing that you were and trying to do things here to really kind of get you, okay, off track here. That's what I feel. Now, for some of you, it will be very specific, but I think this is worse than that. I mean, I'm just going to say that. I don't think it's just one person, which can be bad enough. I feel like you might be dealing with, I want to keep saying forces for some reason. Again, not my monkey, not my circus. And I feel like you have taken that approach, okay? No, I'm not going to stoop to your level. I'm going to trust in the divine. And at the end of the day, you ended up leaving them out in the cold here. We can see that. They're just stuck. They're stuck in this imprisonment of their own minds here, okay? This is exactly what I feel like they wanted from you. They wanted you to feel embattled. They wanted you to, I feel like they wanted you to walk away from something. So I'm not sure what that is, but maybe you will know. They wanted you to walk away from something, but definitely to feel trapped in your life. Now, this does also have a lot of jealousy. I'm feeling a hint, definitely a big hint of jealousy that is around it as well. Okay, what else? Message again. We saw message a moment ago as well. What else, Spirit? Healer. Yeah, you could definitely be a healer here. I think the message is not only what you're getting in terms of download, because I feel like you're getting very clear messages about how to move forward. I also feel, this is really weird, like, you could have felt like you were walking in quicksand before, and now I feel like all of that is being lifted around you, okay? So maybe you're getting those downloads, you're getting those messages, you understand that it's time now to move forward onto your path, whatever it may be, to do whatever this is that you're being called to do here. Maybe as a healer. And maybe that's also indicating to me that you have been successful, which I know you have, just from looking at the 2 cards of transformation and healing yourself throughout this. I also feel like whatever this is that you're being called to do is going to take a lot of journey here. Somebody feels like you've reached a certain amount of mastery here with this 8 of coins. And I feel like this person is going to tell you about it, maybe message you about it, maybe want message. I just noticed that again, yeah. Message you about it, but also want to do something potentially with you. If they're not doing something with you, they're definitely acknowledging what you're doing. That's what I feel. I feel like this is more of a support system, though. I don't think this is someone trying to detract from you quite clearly. It looks like they have a bunch of stuff to go through anyway, if I'm being honest. Oh, look at that. I just opened on spiritual cleansing as well. Yeah, continue doing what you've been doing here. I definitely think these were spiritual attacks for sure. And they were all there to kind of get you off of your path, okay? Keep you stuck in a way where you wouldn't continue to go. And it was all based on maybe what someone saw about you, maybe the potential that they actually saw about you and how you would be moving forward, okay? Or maybe what you were setting out to do here. Here's the why am I saying information? Here's the situation is what I was going to say. You may not have even known any of this. You might have just been kind of working your way through it, and now you've been able to get a lot of the knowledge now about why this has happened, but also about where you're going. Many of you guys are definitely, I think many of you guys are really getting more so in tune with your gifts as well, and understanding that outside of maybe this 3-dimension world that we're living in here, that there's so much more to be tapped into, and that you want to follow that. I do believe that there's definitely someone here who is following some path of enlightenment here. I have to believe that. That's everything that I've seen. So the relief that you're feeling now after going through such a treacherous period is going to be sustained. That's what I feel. I would continue to do, did I put that back in? Yeah. I would continue to do any spiritual cleansing that you do. That's just, honestly, that's just something you want to do anyway. That's spiritual hygiene, okay? Especially if you're highly sensitive, and whoever I'm speaking to is clearly highly sensitive. And listen to what you're getting. Maybe do some writing. That is a book, or maybe reading, things like that that kind of enhance your knowledge. I would tell you purging off of most of social media will do wonders for you, and spending time in nature as well. That will only help you. Actually, it will help you greatly is what I want to say. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the collective? I'm just going to keep dancing down there. Look at that. Rounding. It says, actually, let me pick that up. I can't read that far. It says, you're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending a lot of time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside, plant your feet on the ground, and enjoy the centering feeling that this brings. I believe we just talked about that. So important to ground your energy. You know, we talk a lot about enlightenment and things of that nature. You know, I don't think, in clearing the energy, I think you might also want to get knowledgeable, if you're not already, on your chakras. The chakras are very, very important, you know, to keep them healthy, to keep them balanced. Most people don't know just the base chakra alone is enough to fuel a whole human being. That's how much power is in that. Okay, so make sure that you get to understand the chakras, or that maybe you study to understand the chakras and how they fuel you. All right, very, very important. Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. There it is. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way that we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Look at that. Definitely some confirmation there for you. It's time. You're being asked to move forward towards the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out to the world. I cannot believe these cards. This confirmation. It says you're ready. It's time. So there you go. I mean, those all these cards, and those are the ones that you got. I would say that is some pretty monumental confirmation for you, right? So listen to what you're getting. Obviously, I do think that you're working on something, or you will be working on something that's being acknowledged due to your own self-mastery here, and it may be something else that you're designing or doing, or something about you that is being used here. Okay, I do think it's going to be, well, I feel like it's going to assist others in some way. It doesn't have to, but I feel like it will. I feel like it's going to be impactful here in some way because it's coming from source. Okay. All right, guys. Hopefully that will resonate. If it does, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys very soon. Have a good night. Bye.